So the first thing I want to do is add headings. I can tell visually that there are certain sections on this page, but if I didn't have sight, I actually would not be able to quickly decipher what are the main sections. This is where headings come into play. If there are headings on a Canvas page, then students who do not have sight and use assistive technology can quickly skip through the content on the page to understand the main sections. Headings are also very valuable for us sighted people because we can more quickly decipher the different chunks of text. So I'll go into my edit view. I am a Canvas instructor, and in that edit view, I can see at the very top the text editor. And the first thing I want to do is identify my main sections and make them headings. Something about Canvas is you always want to start with a heading 1. However, in Canvas, heading 1 is already being used for the Canvas page or other aspects in Canvas. So what we need to focus on is use heading 2 as our starting place. So what I'll do is I'll put my mouse, or I can select the whole row of text that I need to make a heading. In this case, I'm highlighting steps to make Canvas more accessible. And then on my text editor, I'm going to go under the paragraph option, and I select that option. It will give me a drop down for header 2, header 3, and header 4. So if I select header 2, that is going to make the text both bigger, more bold, and it will make it a heading 2, which is necessary. Continuing on, my next section is most popular dog breeds. Now, when you come to a next section, you need to ask yourself, is that section a child or essentially a subsection of the previous section? If it is, we need to go to the next heading level, in this case, heading level 3. However, steps to make Canvas more accessible and most popular dog breeds, they don't build off of each other. So most popular dog breeds of 2019 should also be a header 2. Next, I have diet. Diet is also a standalone or a separate topic, so that can be a heading 2. The easy calculation of a dog's age, that can also be a heading 2. And now my last section is how old is my 5-year-old corgi? Now this is a section that is trying to support how to calculate a dog's age and dog years and human years and so on. So in this case, I'm going to make this a heading 3. Now, visually, there's not much distinction, although the text is a little bit smaller for a heading 3 versus a heading 2. Now, you can't change the color, the size, the font in Canvas. You can do it in Microsoft Word and in Google Docs. But in Canvas, it is still creating the appropriate nesting by saying that how old is my 5-year-old corgi is a subsection of the easy calculation of a dog's age. I'll go ahead and save my changes.